Hello, this is my demo of OneClickSAT.fyi. So OneClickSAT.fyi is basically my company that will help tutoring centers deliver diagnostic tests to their students quickly and effectively with only one click. So basically how this works is I'm going to use generative AI to generate a SAT reading and writing assessment, and then I'm going to deploy that assessment to a student in just one click. And the advantage of using this system over current learning management systems is that most learning management systems are very difficult to use and require multiple clicks, both for the test creator and the test taker to use the test. For example, the test taker might have to sign in and might have to enter their username and password, so on and so forth, and then they will be able to take the SAT diagnostic test. Whereas what I've done is I've made it easy so that in just one click, the test taker can take the test, and in just one click, the test creator can create the test. So that's basically what I've done. The advantage of using this system is twofold. One is the ease of use, as I've already mentioned, and the other is that the SAT is already going digital. And so I have mimicked this software to mimic the SAT Blue Book test, which is the test that students will actually take. So the software that they're going to use here is quite similar to the software that they will actually use when they're actually taking the SAT. So here, what I can do is I can generate a test. So I can go here, I can enter my test name. So I'm going to say practice SAT test. And basically, I can specify the number of questions, 3 reading and 3 writing. What this is going to do is going to call an API, and it's going to call a generative AI model. And that generative AI model has already been pre-prompted to give a SAT reading and writing test with 3 questions and 3 reading questions and 3 writing questions. We can specify 4 reading questions, for example, and it will generate 4 reading questions and 4 writing questions. So, or 3 writing questions. Now we can generate the test. What it's going to do is going to generate 4 reading questions for us and 3 writing questions. It does take a little bit of time right now because I'm using a free model, but if I do get into CreateX, I can use some of that funding to pay for more powerful models and make this a little bit faster. So that is my plan for now. As you can see here, we have a test preview. So we have our practice SAT test here. We're going to have 4 reading questions. Question 1 is here, question 2, question 3, question 4, so on and so forth. And a writing session, question 1, question 2, question 3. So total of 7 questions. We can save the test. Now it's going to appear as a draft here. We can view our test here, and we can publish our test, and now the test is published. So now if I am, let's say, an SAT tutoring service, right now I have one customer. The customer name is True Education, and let's say I'm True Education. What I will do is I have students as True Education. I can generate a URL here, and I can send this URL to a student who's going to take the diagnostic test. So I can send this URL, and the test appears right here. So this is basically the selling point of my product, is that it's just one click. You just go here, click, and then boom, that's it. And if you're a tutoring center and you have thousands of students, and or maybe even hundreds of students coming in, and they all need to take diagnostic tests, you don't need to basically have a bunch of proctors to help people set up the test or anything. Just one click, boom, and that's it. And it saves a lot of time for the test creator and also the test taker itself. This can also be used to generate homework assignments. It can be used to generate pretty much any learning materials, quizzes, tests, all sorts of things. Future iterations of this, I will basically have it to create a student page, and you can view all your student scores and all your student metrics. And so when parents come in and they ask, how's my kid doing, you basically have all the metrics ready all in one location right here. So that's basically my idea. OneClickSAT.fyi. Check out my website, it's right here. And thank you for listening.